This is a day that my Father has made. I will rejoice. Jah, I thank you for this morning. Oh, it's a brand new day. Little bird, they're thanking and they sing. So let's all get down and pray.
Good night, Teach and the Prof fans. Welcome to another episode of Teach and the Prof. This is Teach, as usual. And I also have the ever-present Prof. What's up?
Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. Hope you enjoy tonight's program. It's unfortunately unavoidable. I know why I'm saying this. I say this, but however, we are in the season.
Oh, you apologize. You apologize.
Yes, because you know what's about this? I have to apologize because I'm a wife. That's why.
Hey, man, I want to get put out, man.
So I apologize for no. We have to talk about it. We are approximately 1 week away. 1 week and 2 days. I guess 1 day away.
Is it safe to say that we'll be dedicating the next 3 to 4 weeks, giving updates and reviews and spills and thrills after World Cup?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, it depends on what happens in between.
Okay.
We won't kill it with the World Cup. We're not gonna kill it with it. But thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, engage, talk to us. You know, if we make a point out there and you guys disagree with what we're saying, it's fine. You can let us know. We have no problem bringing you on the program so you can give your view.
This is a good opportunity for anybody to give their favorite team for the World Cup. Yeah.
And before we move on, we might be receiving a cease and desist notice from our friend Mr. Peart, from our friend Sammy.
Cease and desist for our last recording.
Jokingly, he enjoyed it.
You got a report. You got a report.
Yeah, he thought it was a great idea. By the way, he was like, "You guys should do this more often."
Wow, wow. So I'm looking forward to be recording.
Not necessarily with him, but I must say, I mean, he doesn't mind coming on again. He doesn't mind officially coming on.
Telephone or video?
Telephone. For now. Until he's comfortable. But he was like that. But he liked it. He liked the format. He was like, and I told him we've been trying.
Oh, we incorporate him.
Yeah. And I tell him we've been trying to do just that. So folks, anyway,
we're inviting Patrick for the World Cup.
And let's have a separate conversation with Patrick, sir.
No, it's been good to have different perspective and.
No, it would be good to have them both on.
Yeah.
For a World Cup segment.
Yeah.
Expanded World Cup segment.
Yeah.
But people, before I even continue, because my esteemed colleague has shamefully forgot to wish me a happy birthday. I'm 52 years of age today, folks. 52.
After 50, we stop celebrating that.
No, we celebrate every birthday because we don't know when we're going to the next one.
It starts feeling old,
No.
After 51 does seem older than 50. Much older.
No excuse. No excuse. No excuse.
You remember a thing? And sorry, it's not you alone. It's nothing personal. I forget my own at times. So
Brethren, you have Facebook, you know, to
oh
remind.
no, it uninstalled.
So, but anyway, don't feel that way. And I alone.
Wife it up.
Over bridge, you hear from yet.
Okay. So let me first then.
All my father, me not hear from.
Remember first, your father.
I can't believe it.
Blessed, belated birthday greeting.
No. I still inability. 12 o'clock not pass.
Okay. We're 1 hour from 12. It's 11 p.m. Okay.
Brother, I still 12.
No.
I went up at the same time.
That catch me. I never remember saying we up at the same time.
Oh, okay.
After 12 now. Yeah.
Well, you're full of excuse, boss.
Yeah, I'm sharp. I'm awake. Unlike last week, I'm awake.
All right. Are you full of belly and fall asleep?
So, yeah. Blessed Earth Strong. You know, blessed Earth Strong. 52 years and a chicken. You know. I remember when we were 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
You go back too far. I know me, I feel old.
21, 22. When you leave again? 27, 26?
26.
26. So, yeah. So,
hey, half, you know. You know, say half.
Fully.
26, 26.
Life. So you
Yeah.
have life equally in Jamaica and abroad.
Shit, as I said.
Yeah. 26 and 26, 52. Okay, sir. So next year, you're out to Jamaica.
Oh.
You need to return.
No, me work on a thing for come next year, brother.
You know, I know people who feed say World Cup, but they don't know say what about the World Cup we're talking about. We got a birthday.
You don't go people what if branch out sometimes and sometimes have to deviate from the topic.
What do call it? There's some housekeeping. You know?
Yes. Yeah. But me a hear from Sammy and me a hear from Otis.
You hear from Patrick?
Yeah, in the night, the brother remember. But I'm gonna forgive him though.
It did well.
Him still in the day.
It did well.
Anyway, folks. So the World Cup is upon us. And a lot of teams are now announcing their squad for the World Cup. They have until Monday to submit their squad to FIFA. So most teams, or maybe half of the teams, have now announced what their lineup will be. And we kind of notice, players who are missing, important players, top players who are missing. And I am of the opinion, and based upon the experts as well, we have more injuries in this World Cup than previous World Cups. Because they've condensed the league in Europe to fit in a Winter World Cup, which is unprecedented.
And with that condensation and condensing of the league, you end up playing the league like a week before the start.
The league started in Europe, started early. Every 3 days, every 3.3 days,
on average,
these teams have a game. to play.
And I
Right,
said,
so
with us 1 week break between the last set of games and the World Cup.
so
So there's no recovery period in between.
in between. So yeah, I mean, previously players had
A month?
a month in between, the league ending and the season starting,
And the World Cup.
for World Cup, and World Cup for the World Cup to begin, and the national coaches had time to work with the players. Players who were injured had time to recover, unless it was a serious injury, which required, a lengthy recovery or operation. Then
I remember Wayne Rooney with a hairline fracture, and it almost cracked his ankle.
Mm.
And that month, he got enough time to play in the World Cup match.
And we have seen players.
Yeah, if it was now, it couldn't happen. If it was this year.
And we have seen players who were injured, and they might not be fit enough to play in the first game, but second, third, fourth game, they are available to play,
Especially teams that are, kind of sure to make it to the second round, and so yeah.
Yeah. So what happened? So here's what's going on. So the calendar is condensed to fit in the World Cup in between the major European Championship, right? They're playing games every 3.3 days. Most leagues break exactly 1 week before the World Cup begins. Right? Yesterday was a last game in the Spanish league. Today break a few days earlier. Right? Every other team, the last game for the World Cup is Sunday. Right? So players. So during COVID, they were allowed 5 changes, right? 5 substitutions. The English league being bullish about it after the 2021 season. After the 2020 season, they decided 2021 going forward, they would go back to 3 substitute. Right? Coaches complain, and the PFA complain, the player federation complain about it. And this season they decide to go back to 5. Right? What FIFA also did was FIFA said, okay, let's expand the squad. Right? I think it used to be 23. Now it's 26 squad. So so each country can have a deep squad. Compensate, but I don't know how much going to compensate because players are still tired, because top players are going to be playing every single game. Right? So because these players are overworked, they had a short break in between last season ending and this season beginning. And then pre-season and all of that. They didn't really get much rest. And so there are a lot of injuries. There are way more injuries for this World Cup than ever before. And a lot of top players are either going to be missing or
going to it not fully fit.
Not fully fit, and the coaches are biting the fingernails, waiting to see if these players can even play in the second round. Much less the first.
And your fear has always been, you echo this probably a month out now, that it's going to affect the quality of the World Cup. And I'm still hopeful. That we're going to have it. I'm just being a little bit more optimistic. I have no real reason, just faith,
Listen,
that it won't disappoint us.
We will be disappointed. If you have no race, if you have no horse in this race, you will be entertained. And let me tell you why. There are going to be a lot of upsets. Is it a big country, them?
Yeah.
With the players who are tired
and injured.
Is it a small country, them? Unknown country? I predict they're gonna play better. They're gonna be a lot of upsets. That's my thinking.
Which
Because they're gonna be more rested.
which if not Europe, which region do you think this World Cup would suit better with everything that is happening?
Asia,
Asia,
Japan, South Korea,
South Korea,
even Qatar.
nothing from Africa or South America.
Remember now, African and South American teams have players who play in Europe. Most of the players play in Europe. When you look at the roster and you see which clubs are represented, they're European clubs. You know, most of them play in Europe. Another country. Well, okay, teams like Cameroon,
Nigeria.
no, Nigeria didn't make it, but
Senegal,
Senegal, right?
Ghana.
Ghana didn't make it. Ghana
Yeah,
made
man.
it?
Ghana make it.
Oh yeah. And Ghana, those teams have players who play in Europe. It's a team like Morocco. Where's it there? Morocco, and there's another one. Is Algeria? Yeah.
Egypt make it.
No, Egypt not make it. I win them the knock out Egypt. Man team. What team again, man? I think it's Algeria. Isn't that Algeria? Is that a team that's in there? It's 5 African teams. We just named 4. God, this is so stupid. All right, so it's Tunisia. So team like Morocco and Tunisia, right? They don't have a host of players playing in Europe. And even if they do, they're not playing in top tier. The teams that these players play on are not playing Champions League football. So they're not playing every 3 days. Right, specifically Morocco. Morocco have Ziyech from Chelsea and what's his name from City. Yeah, they'll be tired. But you have other players who are playing, and even players who are playing in the English league. You know, for Fulham and Aston Villa, they're not playing every 3 days. They're not playing European football. So those players won't be as tired as the players who are playing in the top tier of Man City, United, Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever, PSG, Bayern Munich, Dortmund. Those teams play both European and club competition. So, you know, they are playing every 3.3 days.
And their players, most of them are national representatives.
National representatives. Right? So, and those players are playing on France and the Brazil and the Spain and the Belgium and the Holland and the. So, I think those countries are gonna suffer. But on paper, when you look at Spain, Brazil, France, Belgium, yeah, them have the players. Them look good on paper. But I just feel like there's gonna be some upset. Do I want to upset? No, because Brazil more win. You want France win?
But if Brazil win it, that is an upset.
What, sir?
If Brazil win,
If Brazil win, it's an upset. How far did Brazil proceed? Last World Cup?
it doesn't matter.
I mean, France won it. Yes, we know that.
I hear somebody who's seen Argentina, Portugal, Messi, Ronaldo, Argentina winning
Finals?
finals.
Yes, I've seen a Brazil-Denmark finals from Frank Leboeuf. France World Cup winning player. He had Denmark and Brazil playing in finals. I see Mario Melchior, Dutch player, play for Chelsea, have Brazil and Spain playing in the finals, Spain winning it.
Brazil and a lot of teams.
Eh?
Brazil and somebody else, always. Brazil is consistent.
I watch a lot of ESPN. The ESPN panelists do have Brazil going very far in the competition. Some of them have Argentina winning it. Some have France. You know?
But on the theme of tonight's program, what are some of the big names that definitely out? One come to mind, Coutinho, definitely out.
Coutinho is out not because of injury now.
But he's injured.
He's injured, but not because of injury. He's not playing well. Even if Coutinho was fit,
you don't think?
He would not have made Brazil World Cup team.
No, but he was a big mention when the team was picked that he's out because of injuries. You think they're protecting his legacy by saying that?
Unless Tata come out and say that, Tito come out and say no. He never gonna make it.
But he
didn't play in the last 2 games in an international break. He was injured then.
But Jesus never Gabriel Jesus never do it either. And he make it. So we can't use that.
No, but Jesus a perform, bro. Jesus a play, but Jesus a score goal. Although not score as much goal as Firmino.
You want to go? You well want to go to Jesus. You well want to go to Jesus.
There's 4 players that the coach pick. Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, and 2 others.
That
Roberto Firmino stats stack up better than them. More goal, more assists, more minutes. No, actually, less minutes, more goal, more assists.
I was surprised. And the only person that I would take out, no, not the only, the person that I would take out to replace him is Charleston. Has been injured.
Has not scored. Oh, yeah, I forgot. So Richarlison is the third name. There's one other player I can't remember. Oh, what's his name from Brazil? From Barcelona. Who came from Aston Villa. Just went to Barcelona. No, sorry. Leeds top Brazilian player.
Oh.
Who went to...
Oh, started R.
For some reason, his name is eluding me.
Robinho?
No.
Play right wing.
Yes.
A Leeds man. A Leeds and come from.
Yeah, Leeds.
But I would choose him over Richarlison. I saw Richardson's reaction on the announcement. The announcement was televised.
I saw
And
it.
it was like this. He was very doubtful.
Must
In his
sweat.
mind.
You must sweat.
He was surprised.
But I was not surprised that he was picked because the coach liked him. Remember, no, he played in the South American Championship, left last year, left and
One
played
I'm going
in the Olympics, then left and played for Everton. So, all right, I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't surprised Firmino wasn't picked. And I don't know why. I just had a feeling he wasn't going to get picked. I just had that feeling, you know, and the coach look like him and like him, because I normally pick him.
I'm telling you the difference between the four that you're talking about and Bobby. They are more aggressive. We're not talking about them contribution or them goals or the assists now. We're talking about just them style of play. Bobby use more experience and a little bit more guile. These guys take on opponents. All four take on it. And maybe that's the coach's preference.
Ravina.
But probably the coach's preference is the work rate and how them take on the opponents.
Yeah, but in play 2018 World Cup, he has played on both CONMEBOL Brazil teams. I don't know.
Yeah, but Martinelli wasn't there. Martinelli is new. So maybe him saying that Martinelli is playing well. You know, maybe it's just a style. Because Martinelli would take on people.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But Firmino take on players. Firmino is a guy who has a coming in Brazil flair for Liverpool team, man.
Yeah.
And do some flicks and some.
Seldomly, he don't run at people. He don't run at people. Like these guys. These guys run at people. Ravino is a runner. All right, we'll go through them. Ravino is a runner. Direct runner. Richardson is a runner. He do foolishness more time, but he's a runner.
Yes.
And Martinelli is a runner. And Gabriel, you can't even. That man defend in the midfield and the forward. In just work.
But so that's Firmino. Firmino work for the team. But I'm not argue about Firmino work for the team. Firmino drop deep and I'm ready. But I'm not really expect him to. Honestly,
I just think that he attack different from the other. He more is a link-up person than a take-on person. He do wolf a link-up. That's why my ball at assist.
I don't know. Maybe Tata wants something else in the team. You know, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think Phil would have made the team. Even if it was fit. He wasn't paid for Aston Villa. A bench man, the banana. Bench Phil the pan. So I never expect to Phil at all. So I wasn't shocked about Phil. Even though, we know Phil never make it, in my opinion, because he just wasn't playing enough football.
So, starting with Brazil and injuries.
No, you're making things very difficult that way.
Apart from Phil, you said you don't think didn't make it because of injury. Any other players from Brazil that are injured and on the squad or injury kept them out of the squad?
All right. So let me explain something to you. When I did my research, it doesn't break it down by team. So for me to tell you which Brazil player, and there isn't any, by the way.
Now we're just going by name that come to mind that they said
No,
this.
there isn't any Brazilian player that are injured that would have played. Richarlison was doubtful because he didn't get injured.
He would fit the not too fit, but is in the squad.
I'm saying he was the only Brazilian that was injured where we're like, oh shit, he might not make the World Cup. But so there's no other.
Yeah, that's the one that are out. But he would qualify as being in, but not 100, right?
Well, he's in 100 because he made the team.
He's not 100% fit, matter. Is he considered 100% fit going into the World Cup?
I didn't hear anything saying that he's doubtful for even the first game, so I don't know. But there's no Brazilian players that are injured at all. None. Right?
France.
Brother, can I go to the list?
Of injured players?
Yes.
All right. These are the ones that definitely out?
Out. These are players are out. Definitely out. So you have Yvonne Muvogo, Switzerland, last played November 6, 2022. Injury, knee. Right?
Country. Country.
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
You have Ben Chilwell, England. Last played November 2nd, hamstring injury. You have Timo Werner, Germany. Last played November 2nd, ankle. You have Diogo Jota, Liverpool. Portugal.
Definitely out?
Yeah. He's not coming until next year.
Yeah. I saw the team today. He's not on it for true, yeah. Them announced today, I think.
Yeah, definitely out. Them last played October 16th, you know. Indra Calf. Reece James. England.
This is the second English one so far.
Last appearance, October 11, 2022. Knee injury. Now, there's some optimism that he would recover. But this week, when they spoke to, I guess, a Chelsea team doctor, they confirmed that he would not be able to come back in time.
The squad was named yesterday and he's out.
Yeah, but before the squad was named, Southgate called. Southgate spoke to him. Right? And I guess that's the reason why Trent isn't.
Some people say it's not Trent. Some people say it's the Arsenal centre half right back.
Well, some people say both.
Said Trent would have been in, but account the farm is Trent get him spot.
Probably. Pedro Neto, Portugal.
Second Portuguese.
Last appearance October 1st, 2022, ankle. Chris Richards, USA. August 27th, 2022.
This is second US.
First. Hamstring injury. N'Golo Kante, France. Last appearance August 14, 2022. Hamstring. Next up, George Wijnaldum, Netherlands. Injured. Last appearance August 14th, 2022. Leg.
I'm injured. I'm not playing football. Anyway, that's
I'm not
easy.
playing there when him there.
Oh, in Ghana.
He was loaned to Turkish team.
Yeah, I forget to in career mashup. Yeah,
No, Roma. He was loaned to Roma from PSG.
the Barcelona PSG players now at Roma. I should say Liverpool, Barcelona, PSG, Roma.
Well, he never really go. He never really go Barcelona, but
He passed through the club.
he never passed. He never got the front door.
Oh, God. The man says a dream to play for Barcelona. I'm leaving Liverpool. Liverpool said, farewell, we love you, all the best. And then PSG said, money. The man said, oh, I'm not living my dream. I live in money.
Maybe money dream. And he went to play for his countryman. No, I'm lying. No. His countryman was at Barcelona. Jesus Corona, Mexico. And this is one of the Mexico top player now. And call him Tacatito. Injured. No, last appearance August 12, 2022, ankle.
Hamstring.
Ankle.
Ankle? So long?
He broke his left fibula.
Oh.
Ruptured his ankle ligament. It was a really bad. It was really bad. I couldn't look at it. When I saw the injury, I was like, oh my God.
Like dangling?
You never see it. As much as I couldn't look.
Reports.
It happened in the Spanish league. He played for Sevilla. Okay, next American coming up is Miles Robinson, USA.
Second USA.
Last appearance, May 7, 2022. Torn Achilles.
Oh. May.
Well on. You got to say something else. Next up, Paul Pogba, France.
Second French.
Now, Paul had his injury. They said he last played April 19th against Man U. Injury knee and thigh. However, he did recover at the end of the season. He started training with the team and started having knee problem. And he had
with his new team or with Man U?
New team, Juventus. And he had surgery in September on the knee.
He was trying, reports said he was trying to avoid surgery just to do it after the World Cup, but it's not working out.
But according to this, he returned to training in October, but suffered another injury setback. This time a thigh strain. So that's why they said knee and thigh.
Yeah. I guess when you have one injury and you're not 100, you open your body for other things to go wrong because you're not 100.
That is true. That is very true. And then last on the list is Jacob Mulder, Poland. Last appearance, April 2nd, 2022, knee.
So far, these are all Europeans, right? US.
No, US isn't.
I hear US and Europe. Anybody else? Any other country? Just US and Europe, right?
Right.
Why am I saying that? Because I know that Mane pick up something. How is his status?
So Mane's status is they're working on Mane. They named him in the squad because he's very important to Senegal. So he was named in the squad. He's not going to be playing this weekend or tomorrow for Bayern Munich. They are trying to give him time to recover. He might not play the first game. And it's the same thing with Lukaku. for Belgium. Lukaku is injured. Well, no, Lukaku is trying to recover.
Recover. So we are going into now the players that are in the squads, but they are not 100 account reports.
They're not 100 account reports.
Mm-hmm.
But those are
we have Mane and we have Lukaku so far. Mm. I'm trying to remember any other names.
I'm trying to remember well, because.
But before we move on to the ones that are not 100 but in the squad, who are the significant ones that are definitely out based off the list that you just provided? Who are the big names? Just for the viewers, who are the big names?
All right, let's go over this again. So I just found something that gave me a breakdown for each team.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Argentina, right? You have Paulo Dybala. He was named in the team, but they're giving him time to recover. Right? 1/4. Again, he's in the team, but he's trying to recover from a knee injury. Right? Angel Di Maria is another player that is also trying to recover from an injury. He had a low-grade lesion to the hamstring. But they're saying he should be back in time as things stands. You have Ezekiel Palacios. He's recovering as well from a hamstring injury. There's Nico Gonzalez as well, recovering from another hamstring injury. Giovanni Lo Celso is ruled out of the tournament because he underwent surgery. But that's Argentina squad. Players who are recovering and players who are out. Then I have one player that is out.
Yeah. So far, we count 6 Argentine players that are going into the World Cup with some injury of the side, not 100%.
5.
5? And the sixth one is out total because he had the surgery.
Yeah, he had surgery. Let's say he's a PFA Tottenham, right?
Yeah. So out of those 5, we know so the big man is yeah.
Di Maria, you say?
Yeah. Di Maria is a big name out of the 5. The biggest name.
No, look, Paulo Dybala.
He's a upcoming rising star.
No, it's not upcoming. He just has not live up to expectations. He plays well for Juventus. At one point, I forgot who the manager was for Argentina, said he couldn't play him with Messi. So he never picked him. Never picked him. He's now at Roma, where he started play, where he has been playing exceptionally well. So the only reason why he's not, and he's well known in Argentina, but he might not be well known worldwide as Angel Di Maria, and it's because his cap for Argentina is not as
Yes, that's why I said superstar. I said Di Maria
No,
would be
but
superstar.
it's because of coach's philosophy. Why? You know, in
But
can't play Messi.
you think he's more important to the squad than the stats would show?
Well, he has an injury, but he was named to the squad.
Mm.
You know.
So overall, those 5 in but injured, and that one is a big dent into Argentina side. You think going into the World Cup because
Well,
we
yeah,
have
'cause
injury. Think about injury before the World Cup being so close. It prevents you from being match sharp because you don't have the games going into. So it might be even 100%, but you're not sharp. You're probably sharp probably after the first round, play 3 matches. But it would hinder you from being that person, from hitting the ground running, you know?
yeah, they're not going to be much sharp, but listen, it's a risk the coach is willing to take. You know, and this is not new. It every World Cup you got some player who is injured, but the coach, but it appears as if they might recover in time. They might be match fit.
The only
But
difference is that the volume is greater than usual. Now we have 5,
yeah.
and I have 5.
Oh man. All right. So Australia.
Uh,
Australia have one player out.
Australia.
Why?
Yeah.
That's important. Anyway, don't make the asses hear, my friend. So this player, Kyle Rose, has ruled out after sustaining a metatarsal fracture. But then they have Belgium. Alexis Salamaka. Good player. I think he play for either Inter or where's Salamaka? I think Salamaka play for Inter now. And no, actually Salamaka play for the reigning Italian champions.
Inter.
AC Milan. Which Inter? I said the reigning, man. The reigning.
Yeah. Inter is the better Milan.
No, it's not.
My better Milan.
AC Milan has won more championships
No,
than Inter.
my better Milan.
You're better Milan. Okay, boss. We'll leave it with the one. And then you have
like Manchester United is my better Manchester. As well, my custom. I'm a better Manchester than City.
neither one is good.
I know you're going to go there, though. You'll just wipe out the whole of Manchester. But I'm telling you, if I have to choose one, it's United.
Neither one is good. And then, of course, we have what's his name that I mentioned earlier from Belgium, who is
Lukaku.
They're trying to get match fit.
So it's 2 getting fit or 1. The first one was out.
Huh?
The first mentioned is out or is patched up going into the World Cup.
No, Salamaka is out. Rule out. Yeah.
So Belgium want to have 1 out and 1 injured. Playing injured.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how true this is. So then it's Brazil. We know the brother never gonna play.
Oh, this now apart from Coutinho.
But I am going to mention him because he's at loan at Liverpool from Juventus. Arthur Melo.
Who? Arthur who?
Melo.
The world has Arthur who? For Brazil?
Let me just Let me make sure when I talk to my ass. Let me look him up. Okay. So Artemida also played for Barcelona. Juventus picked him up from Barcelona. Liverpool have him on loan from Juventus.
On the bench.
Huh?
On the bench.
Which bench? Juventus bench or Liverpool bench?
Liverpool bench.
Well, he's injured. He has yet. He may have started one game, but he wasn't match fit, so he was playing with. He was trying to get match fit by playing with the academy team.
Okay.
Actually, he has not yet played for Liverpool. He has not yet made any appearance for Liverpool. So he got injured playing for the reserve. They was trying to build up match fitness because he wasn't playing for Juventus.
But you would say he's not good enough, fit or not, to make that squad.
I am surprised I have his name here because I can't see him making a Brazil team.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he has 22 caps for Brazil, 1 goal.
Position?
He's a midfielder, I think. Yeah, he's a midfielder. He's a creative midfielder.
With 1 goal? Mm.
Creative midfielder and then not score.
Huh?
How much goal our midfielder then score? You tell me.
Which one is that?
Any one of them. You want to call any one of them?
Oh, Maradona?
They say Liverpool.
Oh.
Maradona is attacking midfielder.
He might the creative midfielder. He did the passes too.
Well, am I on the team?
Henderson. Henderson scored goal for England? No.
No, I'd have to look that up. I'm sure he has scored for them. I'm sure he has scored for them.
Where's Spain? Where's Spanish guy name? You're Spain. You're Spanish midfielder.
Liverpool?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Damn it.
No, not that.
It could be that.
No, not damn it. Can't remember him. Him not score much neither.
That's why I'm saying how much of them score.
Jones, no.
I mean, him just score. Last him score one sweet goal, drop it on the volley, and connect with it.
Yeah, on the midfield sucks, man.
You're talking about Thiago, right?
Thiago, yeah. On the midfield sucks. He brings the scoring department.
Okay, so moving on from Brazil. Moving on from Brazil and Liverpool. Cameroon have no injury of note.
Poor reporting.
Wow.
Cameroon win World Cup now say, oh, because they're never going with an injured player.
Yeah. Who would say that? Who would say that?
The media, European media.
Canada. They have one that is on the fence with us. That's Alphonso Davies.
In the squad name already?
I have not seen Canada's squad. But he has to be named. He's Canada's top player. Canada will give him time to recover. And what some people don't understand is that because the squads are bigger, the coach have the luxury of
Okay,
adding players
yeah.
where, it's not like,
In a exo anybody, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Costa Rica, no injuries of note. Croatia, no injury of note. Denmark have Andres Christensen. He has a sprained ankle, but they think he should be back in time for the World Cup. Ecuador have 3 players out. João Rojas will miss the tournament due to a cruciate ligament injury. He's a striker. Midfielder Gonzalo Plata in doubt to be called up for hip issues. Defender Robert Arbeloa is in doubt to be called up after ankle fracture on June 25th.
And that's Honduras. Ecuador.
Let me see if Ecuador. Did Ecuador name the squad? Which group is Ecuador in again? Ecuador. Did Ecuador make the World Cup? Did Ecuador make the World Cup?
Why they would have named them right so?
I am on ESPN website looking at the squad, right? ESPN have a page that they name that every time the country comes up with a squad, they list it here, right? The injury stats or the injury tracker is coming from CBS Sports, right?
I don't trust that CBS will only targeted the teams going to the World Cup at this time.
But I don't see. Listen. Group B. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm missing Group A. Where's Group A? Where's Group A? ESPN is so slack. ESPN lists Group B, C, D, E, F, G, H. No group.
Group
A. Group. They're in Group A.
Right.
They have not yet announced a squad. England. Calvin Phillips. He's on the squad. But he has a shoulder injury. But they're thinking he should, he should play. Remember Calvin Phillips from Leeds? Now at Manchester City. Played well last year in the Euros.
But not doing nothing now.
Well, he's on a different team. You know it goes. Emil Smith Rowe. Isn't that an Arsenal player?
Number 10.
Well, definitely missed the tournament due to a groin injury.
He has not played since forever. He's one of the reasons why this squad is so shallow.
Arsenal?
Yeah.
Thin out?
Thin bad.
All right. So we mentioned Reece James. He's out. Defender Kyle Walker, Manchester City. He
in but not 100.
He's in but not 100.
He has not in without playing a match for how long?
Yep. So Saka is injured?
No. He got a knock, but he played. He played after the knock.
As his name is on this list.
Yeah,
and then we
got substituted, but he played after that. So he's good. He's good.
Okay, and then we did mention Ben Chilwell earlier.
Yeah.
So France, we mentioned N'Golo Kante, we mentioned Paul Pogba. I'm glad I'm looking at this because I was wondering where was Mike Megan, who plays for my beloved AC Milan. I haven't seen him for a while playing for AC Milan. And I was like, where the hell is Mike? You know? So now I know where he is. He's injured.
I say my beloved, I couldn't even think of which club you're talking about. I have so much my beloved.
Yes, I know. Okay. Anyway, try and keep it straight, sir. My third love. And Liverpool and Barcelona.
Okay, I keep up.
Okay, that's fine. As long as I can keep it straight, no worries. All right, so then we have defender Boubacar.
In out totally or
he's out totally. Come on, when I see him play for AC Milan, I'm like, what's going on? Then when they named the French team, I didn't see his name on it. I'm like, this is strange. You know, I was gonna check it, but I got distracted. Anyway, defender Boubacar Kamara. He's out. Out. And then Lucas Digne is out as well. Another defender.
Saliba is in, so them good.
Sure, he will hold it together. That is all France needs, Saliba. Anyway. Let's move on to Germany.
You know, I'm finished the song.
No.
Yeah, as you were saying, sir.
As I was saying, thank you. Germany. Marco Reus.
Injured.
Ruled out.
Serious?
Midfielder Florian Wirtz. Ruled out. ACL injury. And we mentioned Timo Werner. Ankle ligament injury. Ghana has no injury of note. Ghana is injury free.
I tell you, so the African, you said Asia, you said Japan, South Korea. I think.
No. Let me correct you. I said the African team them. I said the Cameroon, the Ghana, the Senegal have players.
All right. So when
who are playing in Europe.
Yeah. So when I reach none of them with and then injury list.
I did not say any of them were injured except for Mane. That's the only one that I know of. But there might be more. There might be that I'm not aware of. Because if they're not playing in Europe, in the top, I'm not gonna know.
This is a good opportunity for them to run hard and if they're fit, you know. Good World Cup for make an impression.
Always. All right, Iran. I don't know how to pronounce any of these two names.
We just put them down as two out.
Well, the first one, the striker, he's in doubt. In doubt to be called due to hamstring injury. So they're both doubtful. And they're both strikers. Sardar Azmoun, that's the only name I can pronounce.
You're excused.
The first one, I would not have taken the first one. Syed Manesh is the last name. Syed Manesh. Japan. Japan have a striker out Rio Miyashi. He's ruled out due to a ligament injury. A defender, Yuta Nakayama, ruled out due to Achilles injury. I mentioned Jesus Corona. Let me see. Did Mexico name the team yet? Oh, Mexico. Mexico won the best jersey for the entire World Cup.
I never know a voting was that. I never know about the voting.
Maybe I vote.
Who vote them best jersey? The public.
They have the best jersey.
Yeah, Mr. Who voted?
Oh, so Mexico wait until November 14, deadline day for name them squad. So
maybe them might wait for my guy then. Striker.
You can't make it.
Can't make it.
Cannot. They would have to wait until next year.
So back to Japan. So I'm to Mitsubishi Suzuki under Kawasaki. Them not make it.
They run at the aisle, man. Them old. Old model then there.
No, you said no vehicle name. The squad.
No vehicle in them. Well, let me see. Japan. Where is Japan?
Remember when Honda used to run things?
Japan in the squad? Yeah, Japan in the squad, you know. I'm in the can't name it.
That's.
I think say, isn't Tommy Yasu play for Arsenal, right?
Yeah, Japan,
yeah.
Left back, right back, centre back, can play anyone of them.
Takumi upon the team. Yes, there are no card names on this Japanese team, sir. No card name, no Honda, no Suzuki, nothing.
Nah, go nowhere.
The closest one are Kawashima, like Kawasaki, but yeah, and so the second Mexican striker is Raúl Jiménez, who plays for
Wolf.
Okay, so he is doubtful. He's in doubt. He has reported a chronic fatigue problem. That played too much game.
I wonder if I'm head injury causing issues.
It's possible. It is possible. Morocco have one player ruled out, and it's a striker, Tariq. Don't know his last name. Has been ruled out due to a cruciate ligament injury. The Netherlands have one player out, and we mentioned him, Giorgio Wijnaldum. Poland have one player out, we did mention him, Jakub Moder. Portugal, we mentioned Portugal with Diogo Jota.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned Pedro Neto. I think we mentioned Ricardo Pereira. Nuno Mendes, the defender, is injured, but he was named to the squad. So I guess he's doubtful. Pepe was named to the squad, but he's also recovering from a knee injury.
Pepe
I can't believe that Pepe still a player.
No, I asked Pepe about 44 now.
Pepe, no. I think Pepe at 39, If I'm not mistaken, Let me look.
When I saw him on the squad, I was saying, Pepe still playing ball?
Me say when me see Pepe name yesterday, me say, boy, what on there? No. Pepe almost 40, you know.
A defender. Yeah.
Pepe are gonna be 40 next year, February. All right, so Qatar have one player that would definitely miss the tournament. Is Abdullah Al Hakrak.
Him salty, man. He won't get another chance in life.
That tell you, look at the injury. Saudi Arabia have no injuries. Senegal have 3 injuries. So Boumassar, who Boumassar? Don't Boumassar play for Napoli? Oh, Boumassar. Oh, no, he play for Lyon in France. So Boumassar is out with a knee injury. Striker Keita Balde. Oh, okay. All right, so he's out because of anti-doping violation. So he's banned until December 5th. Unless
Sam got in then. They can't name him.
He's banned. They're not gonna name a banned player.
You know who did? You know who wanted to name a banned player for US with it's legal, you know. Let me tell you. Sha'Carri, when she was banned for the Olympics, they put her up because her ban would make her miss the 100 meter and the 200, but the ban would over in time for the relays. So they could have named her to the squad and then clear her just in time for the relays. Eventually, they never do it. So I guess if the tournament going to start after the 5th, which it's going to start, you can name.
Yeah, but remember, he's banned. So he's definitely not match fit. He's not playing the football.
Well, it depends on how important he is to that squad.
Depends. Let me see how important he might be. Depends on
the squad name.
Eh?
Squad name.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Cameroon, Senegal in the squad, I think, yesterday or today.
Check it for a minute.
What I do? Let me see which team he play for first. The man play for Spartak Moscow.
A Russian man.
In the important.
This is not Brazilian, England.
Spartak Moscow? Come on, man.
Jamaica have Russian striker that is very important to our side.
Yeah, to Jamaica.
So to Senegal it probably is.
No. Senegal bigger team than Jamaica.
Really?
Come on. Look on Senegal have play for Chelsea. Bayern Munich. Come on, dude. Chelsea again. Got 2 Chelsea played upon Senegal team.
Former Liverpool. Say it, man.
Former Liverpool player Sadio Mane.
You gotta find the squad.
We'll find the squad.
He's not in it?
Yeah, look him up. What on the bridging? In it. He's a striker, right? The striker in it. Sadio Mane, Ismail Sarr, Boulaye Dia, Bamba Dieng, Famara, whatever, Nicholas Jackson,
What?
Iliman Nadia.
What's my name? Nicholas Jackson.
Nicholas Jackson.
In the banner in Senegal, though.
I just look him up on the air. Come see them. I said Nicholas Jackson. Other team, I'm
of Jamaican background.
Where you get Jamaica from?
In father Jamaican, go down there, you know. Sir Jackson, go down there. Me just
Hey,
look for some players.
a Senegal in born? In born at Senegal?
Yeah. If he says somebody got Senegal got live, man, and pass through or something.
And then play for Villarreal. Oh, so we see him in a Villarreal squad. I mean, so an Englishman this. So, when you go look, it's a Senegal. So much about. Nah, man.
He is the Saka of just like Saka, and yeah.
Yeah.
In Ghana, England, but in parents and from England. And once that when we saw from Crystal Palace,
Yeah.
that in film heritage is not English, but in Ghana, England.
Yeah, African heritage that.
Mm.
I mean, I try to say,
You have probably Wikipedia in disappearance. Yeah.
no, in Wikipedia it's not very extensive.
Mm.
Doesn't give parentage at all. In a sec. All right, let me continue. Serbia have no injuries. Spain have striker Dani Olmo, but he was called up despite suffering an ankle injury. Then we have midfielder Mikel Orzabal. He was not called up after suffering an ACL injury last March. Now you know who wasn't called up either? By the Spanish team?
The goalkeeper.
Which goalkeeper?
Manchester United.
Okay. I mean, why you just say the goalkeeper, and why be specific with which goalkeeper I get called up. But me say.
No, I know this from a long time. I never get called up in a provincial team that they five goalkeeper didn't call up first. You know. To cut it down to 3 now. I'm not in the 5 neither. One of the greatest goalkeeper. Spain is rich with goalkeeping. Southern rich.
No, because.
And then the man not call up in that big squad. And then start make some mad save after that. That's my last ditch effort to chop him name in David. Yeah.
I remember the goalkeeper. You have Unai Simon, right? He played for Alex Club. United Club Bilbao, right? This and a big Spanish team, this. I mean, this man then bought a go. You have Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez played for which team? Brighton and Hove Albion. Again, I am a goalkeeper. He have 13 starts.
I think Sanchez is number 1 enough.
No, most of the time, someone in that goal. When I someone in that goal.
Oh.
Yeah, most of the time I miss it. Then wait the frick. Then the third goalkeeper now. Look at see there. David Raya. A bug team in play for you know. I'm gonna tell you. Come see to them, I say. A them man ain't called Brentford.
Where am I going for youth?
Well,
Oh,
your brother at 20.
that be in them 30s.
Yeah. And he could be going for youth. Sergio Ramos are playing really well. Me don't like Sergio Ramos. We don't want him picking, but people complain. So Sergio Ramos are playing well. Him have the experience. 1 World Cup, 2 Euro. You should pick him.
Ramos.
Ramos are play well.
Ramos.
The
Oh,
PSG.
oh. Him not get picked at the age. My guy never retired from AC Milan this week.
It can't be the age though, brother. Who retired for AC Milan this week?
The skipper.
No, I mean Barcelona.
Barcelona, sorry. Barcelona skipper.
I don't know the skipper.
They must make him skip the last match.
Yeah. I went on the skipper, man. All right, look at it. We can't say we go for youth, you know, because we have Cesar as Peta, whatever name I play. Him have Sergio Busquets, which is the captain for Barcelona.
But he older than them two, man. There. Ramos.
Ramos?
Mm.
I don't see what
Ramos
Sergio
not there for a long time, man. How much World Cup Ramos go?
Okay. Sergio Busquets. Okay. Busquets at 34. Right? And Ramos at 36. Just 2 years off.
But every year after 33, it's going like a 10 years difference every year.
Yes. Sergio Ramos look better playing today than Sergio Busquets. Sergio Busquets made a lot of mistakes the other day, you know. Almost cost Barcelona in the game, you know. And Barcelona was down to 10 men. But no one does get red card. Busquets had a terrible game. And we love Busquets. Right? We can't say when is going for
and it's a big squad and it's still not picking.
Yeah, so we can't say go for youth. You know what I mean? What I'm glad about is that he Ansu Fati made the team. You know Ansu Fati, right?
Yeah, me not watch, me not see him.
Oh, dude. How do I explain to you Ansu Fati? So he's black Spanish. He's really good and he can take you on.
Who's team that he play for?
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
But he got injured last year, so he missed many months out, almost a year out.
When player left?
When play for? You can't get Spanish game on Jamaica.
Mm.
So Barcelona is playing. No, I met not play. I forgot some play already. I'm playing Wednesday last game. Shit. Never mind. Me I have to go watch him play.
The only person me I see these days from Barcelona team, Dembele. I do all that work.
That's not true.
What else you say that work?
That's not true. When the Dutch player, Manchester United do what? Frequent again.
You know who's my new baller? Napoli, Osimhen.
Oh, hold on, before we get that. So this kid was actually born in Guinea-Bissau.
The African.
Africa, yeah. Who you talking about now? From Napoli?
Osimhen.
Who Osimhen play for again? France?
You know, me no know Osimhen because Arsenal try to get him in.
No, Nigeria. The Victor Osimhen, right? Nigeria.
Them now go World Cup.
They're not gonna work up. But they play damn well for
No.
Napoli.
Him that look good in our Arsenal jersey.
Everybody look good in Arsenal jersey.
Arsenal make everybody better.
South Korea. This South Korean in the team?
Son played the last game. I mean, just tell me what going.
He is injured. He is in doubt to be called after the player suffered a fracture around his left eye. Remember he get elbow?
He might go, man.
But he might go. Conte say he's confident that he will be fit to play the tournament. I can't tell the doctor.
Doctor's report. He never said that. According to the doctor.
No, that's what Conte said. I heard him say it in a news conference.
Yeah, but I said must leave out according to the doctors. He must leave out the part. But that didn't mean.
Sure. You have to worry that man more now. South Korea has yet named the team. They're supposed to name the team tomorrow. Name the squad tomorrow.
Even if he's blind, he might play.
Yeah, I mean, South Korea top player, so I'm not going to play. We know that. Switzerland have no injuries. Tunisia, no injuries.
Well, I mean, I know all the Beach World Cup, you know. What?
USA, the same guys that we mentioned. Uruguay have one player.
Uruguay have a strong squad, you know. We might look on the name him today, you know.
He's a defender, Ronald Araujo. He's called up to the squad despite undergoing surgery on his right knee last month.
What kind of surgery was last month, though?
You know, it has to be cut and there's some use, arthroscope, whatever they call it. I don't know. So it, depends on what type of surgery. So I must know. Wales, no injuries.
Can't afford one.
That's it.
Cannot afford one.
The team thin out.
Thin.
So that is the.
That concludes the world.
That concludes everybody.
How many Jamaica?
You must have talked about 2026.
Previous. The previous. Okay.
Or 1998.
We carry one injured player 98.
Who was that?
In that one play, Mono carry because he never on the squad. He go, but he never on the squad. So Mono carry. No, I'm never on the squad. Pick up a knee injury before World Cup.
I was kind of happy when I saw England squad and Trent made it.
What you happy see? Oh, for that's a trend. You happy see Maguire? No, we're talking football now.
Hold on. I was even more happier when Ivan Toney no make it.
I know, so but see the squad in depth, I never really thought of him. If you say bugger you.
Remember I sent you something to say that he's been investigated by the FA for gambling?
Match gambling?
Yes, gambling. They didn't say what it was.
They said
gambling, but they said there's no proof that he gambled in games that he
played.
played.
That him can accuse of.
Or in his team, yeah.
Okay.
But they say he's cooperating fully. And
Why
they
you
said
not do?
it's
Why you
just
not do?
another.
Why you not do that? Why you not do that anyway?
Ask Daniel Sturridge why he did that.
Sturridge did it when him might go out. He might look for go in. Why you not do that? Wanting to go in.
That proves to me no. That boy is a Jamaican.
That's like Sturridge.
Sturridge did in search of a Jamaica connection. Ivan Toney, Jamaica connection.
Everything we're going after in the yard, you get the blame.
I not say that, you know. But the two man of Jamaica lineage.
The only thing me glad about for him though, Southgate never play him in a match to rule him out at Jamaica. And so him leave the door open.
Yes. Yeah, but even I think you have to play 5 games to be ruled out.
How much him play? How much him go on the squad? 2 games over there on the squad.
I am not playing none, so I have 0 caps. For England. Folks, I like my Liverpool.
Yeah, Mr. Said new.
In a new
Yeah, new.
from last season, Awake It.
I never see a raid before. I can't remember seeing it before. That's what I'm saying.
We wait one long time. I want to video them.
Oh.
But I say we discuss football, the earlier year, Spain and Brazil. So I say, I need to find something that I've worn. I'm going to say, oh shit, when we on it.
It look thick. It look thick though.
It's tin, you know?
Yeah.
Tin. Yeah, tin.
The red pop. The red. When them use one different red. It a pop.
Yeah, it look more orange.
Yeah.
Look more orange.
Yeah, it a pop.
But
Look,
yeah,
look,
last year
look,
we,
white.
you know, I'm buy it because it look good. I mean, with the color, that's a jaja.
When the light shine from it glow, you know.
The glow?
Yeah, the
Yeah, we can pop color.
the orange when it light hit it, certain angle, glow.
Oh, no.
It does get brighter, yeah.
We can look at Eric Cantona with my earring. I'm a color pop. You know that was Eric Cantona's style.
Yeah, Cantona? Wasn't that United man?
You know, man. I did not say anything. He is a United player.
Whoa.
Come on, you.
Whoa.
Brethren.
You're not that bad. You're not that bad, everyone. You admire United man?
Brethren, you never admired Eric Cantona?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I have a soft spot for United.
No, I'm not a soft spot. Because like Eric Cantona because in the fashionable and a bad boy. He does remember in a car to kick a spectator and say, boy, what that?
We say in Manchester City, Manchester United. In Liverpool, Everton.
Everton, no? Everton.
No, Liverpool, Everton. What them your name again?
Merseyside.
Liverpool. London, whether north or south, east or west, it no matter. Arsenal. So I have teams in a different areas where I say, all right.
So, hold on. So why you have a problem with me? We have teams spread all over the Europe.
Not my teams. I'm saying that if I should choose one of the Derby team, I would choose that one in the Derby.
So, me not pick no team in the Derby except for Liverpool. That's it.
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem.
That is it. Although the other day, I was so excited when Aston Villa beat Man U. It felt so good. So Me watch the game. We say Tulum, I say yes. Liam Bailey score, me say Jaja. Can them do it? Wala and Aston Villa. Then I say Man U score a goal, I say shit. And a man in the WhatsApp group say Man U 3,
Aston Villa 2.
Aston Villa 2. He said the brother are brave.
Half time,
Yeah,
2.
those 2-1. And this is half time. I said the brother are brave. So 8th minute, I said 3-1. I said, brother, what a score? And he said to me, say, I should be this going to be in my yard, but I give that one day. I said, okay. That's a go on.
I think them scoring at the 5th minute of the second half, you know.
Yeah. Then that's when the man come out strong. Cause after that, before that, him quiet. Them score. Mr. Negative a minute after them score, man type. Man U 3, Aston Villa 2. It's a blow. Wow. The brother here brave.
Emery, Emery. All right. Steven Gerrard leave. The interim did something and Emery keep it. Put Bailey on the left. Them never want to play him on the left. And they better on the left.
Is that his natural position?
Eh?
Is that his natural position on the left?
That him do a Leverkusen. Remember, I that's impressed. Jamaica play him on the right too.
Oh, so when they play on the left, you can cut in and square with him, right?
Yeah, but play the man way more successful. So
if I didn't play a Leverkusen, play him.
Play him. So
that's the reason I pick him up.
So as Stevie G leaves of them, the interim switching to the left. And Emery come on and keep him on the left. And him look different. Him look a total different player. Look a total different player on the left. Him in a field, I think him is a right wing player, but the stats is not backing up that. Him stats not back.
We do. We've seen coach play right wing up on the left because he can cut in and cross and strike and all of that.
Strike. Cut in and strike, so them use the wrong foot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you want to play for square, you put him on him strong foot. But if you want to be cut in and kick the ball like a Coutinho and kick, who else do it again? Mane do it to a lesser extent. Salah do it on the left side. Coutinho and kick with him right. With him left. Yeah, Coutinho and kick with him. It's a new style. Because first time you have to play the wing where your foot dictates.
In a new, how long did I play that?
Yeah, man. In a Roberto Carlos days and before, left foot player, left wing, right foot player, right wing.
No, but that
Queer was the other day, you know.
It has been about a decade now. They have been doing that though. CVG just talking at the English way. You know?
England play right foot and right wing, left foot and left wing still.
So you think England have a chance? With Aaron Maguire in the middle?
Well on it. Sterling at the spot.
Of course.
You
shouldn't ask a question then.
No, I remember the name.
You shouldn't ask a question. Sterling,
I was more looking at the back line. Harry. Oh.
Listen.
Why?
Harry alone you want to talk about? I'm the other Man U player. We'll make it.
Two on the pallet?
We're not a player. Either.
Two on the pallet?
Who?
Stone.
Stone?
Stone.
Yeah, but I Stone me I talk about.
But Stone a play?
Yeah. Me I talk about Luke Shaw.
But Luke Shaw, in my play these days, he makes some mistake in a manual side, but in my play.
Listen, remember where Southgate said?
Southgate play people I'm accustomed to.
Eh?
Southgate play people who I'm accustomed to. Him stick to people who know for a long time.
Yes. And he said he would stake his career on Harry Maguire. He said this a couple months ago. About September, something like that, when international break. I pick him.
Oh, you play a man when club can't now play. Me not get it. And leave out people who play every week.
Am I playing now because when Varane is injured? Even your friends call him up. Varane.
Yeah, but you can't have a good player that is injured and play because I'm injured and recover in time and play because you know him be good. This man has proven that he's not been good for a long period of time. So how? This man don't play because this man play because he don't good enough.
Southgate said he will stake his career on Harry Maguire. So am I go down with Harry?
People are asking a question, and it was a joke at first, but now it gets serious now, since the World Cup. What secret Harry have from Southgate? No.
You know, coaches.
It remind me of Whitmore. Oh gosh, Whitmore did do it, you know.
Coaches tend to go with players that they trust, or
is it a case where Maguire plays better for England than club? You ever pick up that trend? Where
I don't see that though.
You don't see it. Nobody don't see it. Nobody just ask a question.
I mean, it's impossible upon Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba star for France. Although, to be fair to Paul, when Paul played for Juventus, he was a star for Juventus, you know. You know what happened in United? Something happened.
That ability is just focus.
Something happened in United. You know, but when I play for France, man, and bring it. So some players play better for the national team, and that piss off the club team, the fans them, and them say you play better. The national team and not play for the club, but I pay you. You know.
May I ask you something? I ask you if you don't know this. Have you realized that your Liverpool has a match 3 days after the World Cup final?
Yeah, against Manchester. Let me tell you something. The gods are against us. Me not mention it to you. Me not mention to you today, but when I saw it, the gods are against us. Somebody give a fight up there. So. Oh, if you draw Real Madrid in the second round, and then come draw Manchester. And when we look at the rest of the bug team, them, we play each other, I don't understand it. When me see Chelsea play Man City,
yeah, me look on the EFL.
That one?
No, me look on the EFL good, and the EFL was a terrible job. So many of the Premier League side clashes in the midweek. Then clash mid. I have both side. I play both side.
Yes, that a one.
Yeah. So
when Liverpool do the gods up there?
If
who will piss off?
If you have teams going to quarterfinals and semifinals, chances are you have team members won't make it back for FA. They're all tired.
Dude, I am so disgusted. I am so disappointed.
Who's that schedule there for FA Cup so close to World Cup?
I don't understand it. What about the players' welfare? What about? It's as if these guys don't care.
It
More
sounds,
games, more games, more game.
yeah, on the outside, it does look like the organizers never play football. So they can't relate. They are just administrators, not ex-footballers, so they can't relate to, so what? I go to work today and I go to work yesterday and I'm going to work tomorrow. So what are you complaining about?
Virgin, last week was the end of the first round of Champions League, right? You know what Spain did this week? They had games over the weekend, and then this week they had another round of Premier League game, a first division game, whatever. Right? And you're done, you break. The next time Spain will come back is New Year. What is wrong with the English League? So the English League last week, they play in their league. This week they play a Carabao Cup.
EFL. Mm.
And this weekend, Premier
Last,
League.
last round for the year. No, not for the year. Sorry.
Not for the year.
Last one before World Cup.
Last round for 3 days after World Cup,
You have FA Cup.
you have FA Cup. Right? And then after FA Cup,
Premier League start back.
you have Premier League Boxing Day. I think you got Boxing Day game, right?
Yeah, man.
And they have game New Year's, right?
Mm-hmm. The regular schedule, then, yeah.
This is
And them do this knowing that Champions League usual first round usually finish in January. The January?
Yeah.
And it finished in November. So you know it condensed.
Condensed.
So why you don't want the man to play a condensed season before World Cup and start it so quick?
They are the only one doing that. Every other league starts January.
And you talk about traveling and jet lag, tournament, emotional pain, tired, disappointed. Because you have a different focus when you play for your country. And then come back straight in a big FA Cup, a very important. If they play one league match, at least you have time to recover. If you ever lose.
This is a knockout.
Knockout.
Knockout. Let me tell you something, man. None of the FA, nor UEFA, nor FIFA cares about players' welfare. They don't. And the reason is they keep cramming games into already a bloated calendar.
And them know the World Cup schedule, so it can't be about fixed FA Cup scheduling. We can't change. You shouldn't do it in the first place. Look how long you know set out the dates.
Another thing that bothers me. We know the controversy surrounding the World Cup, right? And we don't need to harp on it. And we don't need to beat a dead horse. But two things happened this week. Three things happened this week that I have an issue with. The first one is FIFA coming out and telling the FAs to concentrate on football. They're saying make the World Cup about football. And in my opinion, they're saying, shut up and play. Let's forget about what else is going on. Let's not highlight what has really happened and just play football. And I have a problem with that.
I know why I don't have a problem with that, because them talking now and them never did talk before, and it cannot change.
No, here I have a problem with that. Here's my problem with that. FIFA should just not say anything. Because with FIFA making that statement,
The day who caused the problem shouldn't be.
no, not even that, you know. The thing is, if you are going to tell somebody, say, not talk about something, what am I going to do? If you tell a child, say, don't touch that, they might touch it.
There's an island of fire.
Yes. For FIFA to say that, it will reinforce to make this country I don't even want to talk about this issue even more, because you tell them, so don't do it. You tell Denmark, say, no, you can't wear them shirt, they will mark human rights. So Denmark will find another way to highlight human rights. So Denmark decided to meet with the workers then. That's what they did. That's what they're planning on doing. You know, so listen, the ass already out of the gate. Despite what anybody ever said, the World Cup are gonna happen in Qatar. You can't stop it. Right? Try not to highlight what has already gone wrong. The world know. Don't tell people to just watch the game and forget about what happened and a bad talk about it. That's
Yes.
gonna make people want to talk about it.
Yeah, me see, but there are a lot of people pushing things, you know, like Denmark. But me see a politician in England Parliament, in gay, openly gay minister, saying that him now watch it. It will be indicative of him to watch it, knowing that, you know. And I make him speech and I make him speech. But me I say, where were you? Where were the voices that when it could have changed, change it? Nobody enough said nothing.
No, people have been saying things.
Nobody knows the parliament and say like I said yesterday. Nobody knows do them something that no, you can't change it. What you want, maybe some of the argument. May I say, all right, what is the alternative? That may I ask myself, what is the alternative? What is the alternative? What is the alternative?
There's
Nobody.
no
But
the World Cup have to play at Qatar. Them can't change it. And Sepp Blatter, why Sepp? Why? You never just keep them out shut. How you come out and say they're never supposed to get the World Cup when you give to them? And that your presidency that is tainted with corruption. Oh, why? Just keep them out shut now. Because there's no likelihood of you ever running for presidency. You would have never win nothing. So why are you saying what you're saying? What is the purpose? What's the purpose? For cause controversy?
No, yeah. He's not there.
Make Infantino look like an idiot?
Put pressure upon the person who's there, make them get confused, you know, and him can die tricking the people feel say him have no part to play in it.
But everybody know you who you trick. And then they come out and make another statement again. I say Iran should be banned from the World Cup. And I'm saying,
look how much World Cup Iran play back to back.
Here's my problem. You're going to make this statement a week before the World Cup start?
So I replace them with who? At this stage.
Oh, when the one. What team name again? Oh, when there's ready for stepping in. Shit. Russia invade. Ukraine.
Them just want to throw Ukraine in it for goodwill.
No. Ukraine lodged a complaint and said Iran should be banned, and they would take their place.
Why they for banning? What them they do? Football related.
It's not football related.
So
It's
why you ban?
human rights related.
So you ban the team?
That's happened before. Don't them ban Russia? Them ban Russia, right?
You see when they ban, you see when them only people ban the country, them they letting the players, the individuals, you know, because
that was a joke.
Yeah, because
the IOC a joke. However, so you don't think Iran should be banned?
For what? I ask you for what? What them do this time when them never do 3 World Cup before? Iran is there before.
Well, this is a worse since the thing that happened in the 70s. I forgot what it was.
What them do? What? Yeah,
what's happening? The Kurdish Muslim girl who wasn't wearing the thing that they killed, arrested and killed. She died in custody. Protesters who are protesting what happened. They're actually beaten, shot with live bullet. There's a lot going on
so US get banned for US ever get banned for anything what them do to for them to
US do anything like that?
Come on, the black people dead. And US play a World Cup. US play a World Cup from 1901 when black people get shot and killed and lynched. What are you talking about?
Dude.
No, may I be fair. The West always see the world different. The West always see the world. When US went to
Iran.
When US went to Iraq.
Iran oppresses women. Iran oppresses women. Iran oppresses women. Women have no rights.
When US went to Iraq and a lie. And everybody found it was a lie. Then play the next World Cup. I mean, nobody from the West said US supposed to go by the lie then.
Did anyone protest?
No.
Okay then.
No.
Was there any protest in the US or in Iraq?
Look here.
About the invasion?
Look here. The West always protest non-West. Non-West never protest West.
Listen.
The business with them.
It may have been on a false pretense, but what proceed? What happened before?
Look here, we have a lot of examples to go around to say that why you want a ban on these people, but when you do similar things, there's no ban. Look what France is doing. Look what France is doing now, raping. France, if France stop thief. If France stop thieving the gold from Africa, it's a broke country. Nobody's stopping them from doing it.
So you're saying right now, as you and I speak?
No, as we speak. Look how much time.
The people in the Congo and the DR. What are they doing about it? What is the president of these countries doing about it?
Nobody protects nobody else.
What is the president of these countries doing about it?
My point is,
this is not Western power protesting, you know. These are people in Iran protesting, you know. These are people who are being killed, you know, in Iran for protesting, you know.
So wait there. You know why people kneel? You know why English League kneel? The whole of last season, and some of them still kneel now, for the biggest protest will ever go on in the US. And US still at the World Cup.
But it wasn't the US alone that protested. It wasn't the US alone protested. Black Lives Matter. It started in the US. It started in the US, but it spread elsewhere because racism is elsewhere.
And it started in US, and US held the biggest rally. US people die. Missy police turn bullet gun pan people.
No police shot. No police shot nobody. I want kid with gun. Kyle, whatever him want name.
Look here. No punishment come out of it after the the backlash. No backlash. There was none.
For what?
None.
Which backlash that about? For
Black Lives Matter was a protest.
People went to what's about?
Me talk about football, sporting sanctions. Me talk like what them said no for Iran. There was none. There was no call for none neither. It was a domestic affair, and people leave it domestic. Now, when it's other country having domestic affair, the world.
That is not domestic affair, brother. That is not domestic affair.
What?
Innocent girl is killed
because
domestic. She's not wearing the Muslim cover, right? People protest about it. People protest about the regime.
Hold on there. Let me get politically correct here. Is she an Iranian citizen?
Yes, she is.
Domestic. She's not an international person. It's domestic.
No. First of all, the Kurds are victimized in Iran.
You're talking about you're switching something for me.
Not switching anything.
The girl me talk about.
She's Kurdish.
But she's domestic.
But she's Kurdish.
So what she's not Iranian?
She's still a Kurd. They're not treated the same way. They're not treated the same way as a Sunni.
Look here.
They're not treated the same as a Sunni. Listen.
We have so many examples of PNP, JLP not treated the same way, and we're all Jamaicans. Whether through politics or religion, Muslim, Jews, not treated.
No. But our thing is political party. This is tribal.
No, well I know. Make you an example for religion too. So I know you stop this. I'm just giving a wide example of different divide and they're still
but a tribal divide is deeper than a political divide.
Why they call it racial divide? Deep too?
What?
Racial divides are deep too, right?
It's just color of your skin.
But it's deep too.
Yes.
Because you know I'm the choice. I'm the choice. That's why you're born.
All right. Okay.
So many injustice has happened because of skin color. I mean, no country has yet to be banned from the World Cup because of injustice, because of a man's skin color. None.
Which country?
US.
Does that?
US.
So, in other words.
Like you also play World Cup?
No. So, in other words, we are being oppressed because we're black in America.
Historical. You want examples?
No, we're not talking about historical, but you're saying we are underfoot, under siege.
Look here. You want me to mirror what is happening in Iran to what is happening? Everybody.
You cannot mirror. It's two different societies.
Exactly. So why are you going to make one more important than one when the same thing is happening in other countries in different forms? It's just different forms of oppression. It's just different forms of oppression, but it's oppression anyway.
Listen, I don't feel oppressed. I don't feel oppressed. So I don't know where you come from with that. I'm not living in fear.
You know what I say? Historically, US has never been asked to do so in no period of time, because I know US have been playing football from man that get lynched, from people that get sprayed with water and tear gas, from people that get shot. None of that ever caused people to come. From them I said,
Listen. First and foremost, right? We have seen Nazi Germany get Olympic. We have seen Marxist Argentina get 1978 World Cup with thousands of people who died, and nobody protested and said anything about it. Right? So times have changed. Times have changed. Before that, FIFA was not the dominating force that it is right now. Who call shots?
People just bias. The West proves again.
The West is not biased, Brendan.
What do you mean the West is not biased?
The West is not biased. You say that.
The West is biased.
No, the West is not biased. Because times have changed. Because if times hadn't changed and FIFA held this high, who hold the World Cup in high esteem, and
so
it wasn't
people political.
FIFA, listen. So years gone by, FIFA make
people white never ban them. You know,
FIFA don't get involved. FIFA don't get involved in anything political.
And the same thing happened. No, FIFA, Iran is there because there's nothing on the books to not allowing them to be there. People is calling for something that doesn't exist.
What about Russia then? Russia should be there then. Russia should be there. FIFA and UEFA ban Russia because they invade Ukraine. There's nothing on the books to say that. This is the first FIFA ever do this on a country for that.
You know what that happened?
The only time FIFA ban any country is when the government get involved in a FIFA business.
What's on the book? That's what's on the book.
In a FIFA business.
Why Russia get banned?
Why Russia get banned?
Without anything written, any guidelines to support that sanction.
Yeah.
West pressure. The West pressure.
West pressure FIFA.
US involvement.
US pressure FIFA, not Europe.
Yeah, pressure FIFA.
Not Europe.
US.
Not Europe.
NATO.
Not Europe.
NATO.
Not Europe.
Remember telling
not Europe.
Remember telling the route now? NATO.
Not Europe.
NATO, who is primarily
so the USA control UEFA as well.
No. US control NATO because they are the primary funder of NATO. And the rest of them have to just go along with it for funding. Remember that.
Again, UEFA is nowhere tied into NATO.
No, it's not tied. But it's political pressure. It's a political matter. You think the FIFA get up and
so Reggie, so if that was the case,
we have 3 minutes.
No, wait, if USA pressure,
we have 3 minutes.
If USA pressure FIFA to ban Iran ban.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why hasn't the USA done that then? Why hasn't the West?
I don't know. If them can ban Russia without any stipulation in the book say if Russia invades a country, them will get banned. It's not written nowhere. It does happen.
Listen, we know for a fact.
You know what not happen? The protests come late. It came too late. It said it come earlier because it would be unfair if the protester win the protest and then they are the replacement. It would have looked bad. Nobody never buy that. Crap that. That's a foolishness. You can't reach a World Cup, so.
Listen, I'm not saying it should be banned. It is obviously too late to ban them.
That's right, not happen.
Right? But what I'm saying is, I wasn't defending this argument that you bring it up. I wasn't defending it. I wasn't saying Iran needs to be banned. I simply told you what was going on.
There you have it, Teaching the Prof fans. We've got the end of another episode. And we thank you for joining. Look forward to having you again. And as usual, we remind you to
like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to engage.
Please and thank. So this has been another episode of Teacher Prof. Stay safe and do enjoy the World Cup.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. And don't forget to comment
and hit that notification bell.
This has been another episode of Teach and the Prof.